Happy Wednesday, October 15th, 2025. You're tuned to the Blue Lightning AI Daily Podcast. I'm your host, Zane, powered by too much coffee and a few helpful models.
And I'm Pippa. This episode was assembled with AI, so if we glitch or talk over each other, that's our co-host, the algorithm.
Today's story. Google's Veo 3.1 is live in AI Studio and the Gemini API, and the big headline is native vertical video.16 plus N-frame control. That combo is a real, this changes my Tuesday update for creators.
Yes, finally, vertical is not a side quest. It's the main quest. Shorts, Reels, TikTok stories, this is where eyeballs live. Also, N-frame is low-key huge for editors. Land the shot exactly where you want, logo in frame, character on a beat, clean hold. Chef's kiss.
Context check. What's actually new? 3 pillars. 1. 916 joins point 1 and 16.9 natively. 2. N-frame control tell the model how a shot should end. 3. Stability upgrades, better image-to-video fidelity, more grounded physics, and more natural expressions. That's straight from Google's developers blog announcement for Veo 3.1.
And Google's docs back it up. The Gemini Vertex AI pages list Veo 3.1 as a preview model with 916 support, and they explicitly call out start and end frame transitions. So the end frame control isn't just vibes, it's in the spec.
So is this a small tweak or a big shift? To me, this is more than a checkbox. Native vertical means less reframing and fewer re-renders, which is time saved every single project.
Big shift. Before, you'd prompt for widescreen, then hack it into vertical, faces get cropped, text gets weird, logos wander. Now you originate in 916 and ship. If I had to meme it, stop cropping, start posting.
Compared to the last Veo, this feels targeted at editorial control, not just wow factor shots. And yes, it's a direct challenge to OpenAI's Sora 2. Sora's been pushing realistic physics and synchronized audio. Veo's answer is vertical by default credibility and the ability to call your shots ending.
That's the matchup. Sora's like, I nailed the physics. Veo's like, cool, can you nail the last frame on beat 4 and keep the character's jacket the same across 3 shots? That's the series use case question.
Audience-wise, who benefits? Short-form creators, social teams, indie founders, agencies doing brand work. Also podcasters clipping video, streamers doing highlight reels, and motion designers who want control without spending their evening in After Effects fixing framing.
Daily YouTubers? You'll feel it most on Shorts. Beginners can jump in via AI Studio, feels pretty guided. Pros will love the N-frame lever and the stability upgrades for identity and wardrobe. Hobbyists? Absolutely, this removes a big chunk of technical wrangling.
Workflow impact. This speeds up approvals and reduces re-renders. If a solo creator spends, say, 20 minutes per clip reframing and re-exporting, native 916 plus N-frames could shave most of that. Across a week of posts, that's hours.
And it might replace a tool in your stack. If you were using a separate step just to fix layout for vertical, or to freeze an exact end pose, this could nuke that step. Less duct tape, more timeline.
Availability check. Per the Google Developers blog and the Gemini API docs, Veo 3.1 is available now in AI Studio and via the Gemini API. Vertex AI lists it as a Generate 100 preview model, so think preview status. You'll likely need a Google Cloud project with billing to hit the API.
No obvious public free tier callouts in the docs we saw. If you're testing, do it in AI Studio first before you scale up API calls. Your credit card will thank you.
Feature details. Google notes first and last frame control for transitions, scene extension where the next clip starts from the last second of the previous one, and reference image guidance up to 3 images to keep character or product consistency. That's straight from the developer's blog and Vertex docs.
Which screams series workflow. TikTokers doing multi-part stories, brand teams doing A/B variants with the same product hero, filmmakers prevising a sequence. This is not just one cool 8-second clip, it's a chain you can plan.
On the comparison front, how does Veo 3.1 stack up? Leaders like Sora 2 focus on realistic dynamics and audio sync. Runway and Pika excel at speed and creative control. Luma's strong on cinematic texture. Veo's differentiation here is format first plus editorial handles, especially N-frame and identity stability across shots.
And the vibe, speed versus quality versus control. This release feels like control. Less whoa-oh sparkly demo, more did it hit the board at frame 240? If you storyboard beats, that matters.
Risks and limitations. Preview models usually mean evolving constraints. The Vertex docs label it preview. Aspect ratios are supported, but certain features can vary by mode, so don't assume every trick works identically in 916 on day one.
Also, length limits and export caps may apply, common with preview video models. We didn't see watermark claims in the docs we checked. If you're delivering ads, test a full pipeline pass, color, mix, captions, export.
Use cases. A TikToker can lock a punchline on the N-frame text where you want it. Talent-centered, logo holding clean for a beat. A podcaster can generate vertical audiograms with stable lower thirds and hit a branded end slate without manual keyframes.
Designers get consistent typography landing spots. If your headline needs to sit above a product, it'll actually be there when you export vertical. Filmmakers can previs coverage, end frame on a character's eyeline for a match cut. I could see this on set for quick alt endings.
And for marketers, Google's messaging says vertical as the master format. Originate in 916, adapt outward. That flips the old pipeline and should reduce approval loops. Identity holds same product across environments are the other big win.
Okay, competitive spicy take. If I'm choosing today, for short-form campaigns where framing and consistency rule, I'd start with VO 3.1. If I need physically gnarly shots, cloth, fluids, big crowd dynamics, I'd peek at Sora 2 when access allows. But for everyday brand socials, VO's feeling more plug-and-play right now.
Agreed. Also, the end-frame lever is deceptively powerful. It turns cool clip into editorial beat. That's the difference between a scroll stopper and a finished deliverable.
What about audio? VO's still got native audio generation, and the blog says the model's tighter overall. Not a full DAW, obviously, but synchronized transitions between start and end frames with sound is clutch for short-form pacing.
Practical tip. If you're testing multi-shot continuity, use reference images for your character or product. Google says you can feed multiple images and chain clips with scene extensions so the last second carries forward. Then lock your final beats with end frames. That's your controllable spine.
And a pop culture spin. This is the Vertical Canon event. We are all main characters in 916 now. The crop era is over. Pour one out for all the heads we cut off in 2023.
Benchmarks? No formal third-party metrics in what we saw, but the direction is clear. Less drift, more continuity. We'll test multi-shot identity with a logo hoodie across environments and report back.
Price and value? Not spelled out in the docs we checked. Expect usage-based billing via API, standard Google Cloud vibes. If you're cost-sensitive, prototype in AI Studio, then scale with guardrails.
Bigger trend check. The market is converging on controllable video. The flashy physics race is maturing into editorial predictability formats, endpoints, identity consistency. That's where real production lives.
TLDR for creators. If you post vertical, VO 3.1 is instantly relevant. Native 916, end frames, and steadier motion mean fewer fixes and faster ship times. It's not just pretty, it's practical.
Sources for the curious. Google's developers blog post introducing VO 3.1, plus the Gemini API and Vertex AI docs that outline 916 support, start.end frames, scene extension, and reference images. We'll have a walkthrough on the Blue Lightning site.
And we've been tracking the VO vs Sora rivalry on the blog, so if you're choosing a stack for Q4 campaigns, go read our breakdowns and grab the tutorials.
That's our show. Thanks for hanging with us on the Blue Lightning AI Daily Podcast.
Hit up bluelightningtv.com for updates and video tutorials on your favorite AI tools. Catch you later.